Hi, it's me again. We're continuing our work on the text what to do with your premonition. So we will be dealing with some vocabulary practice on page 35 of your textbook, but I will be using some Serbian as well to help you understand the words. So both English and Serbian will be used alternatively to go through these exercises. Okay? So human reactions, fill in the blanks with the right word. The words given are fainted, trampled, blushed, sweated, nodded. Okay? As you can see, all these verbs are given in the past simple tense. Fainted, trembled, you have ed everywhere. Okay, but let's deal with the meaning. To faint, onesvestiti se. Tremble, drhtati, obično drhtati, podrhtavati. Blush, pocrveneti, porumeneti, obično od stida. Sweat, znojiti se. Nod, klimnuti glavom u znak odobravanja. Otuda i dečiji lik iscrtanih filmova se zove nodi, zato što stalno klima glavom. Okay? Let's do the sentences. I'll go through them with you as well. Okay? She in fear when she saw the lion comes towards her. For example, she fainted in fear when she saw the lion comes towards her. Okay? The next one. She with cold in the bitter wind. Bitter. Bitter je gora, kao the wind bi bilo jak oštar. Okay? For example, she trembled with cold in the bitter wind. Okay? The tennis player in the hot sun. This one's easy. The tennis player sweated in the hot sun. Maria with embarrassment when Jack spoke to her. Embarrassment is a key word. So Maria blushed with embarrassment when Jack spoke to her. And the last one. When he asked her if she understood a question, she nodded yes. Okay? The second section of the words dealing with human reactions. Afraid, fear, fearless, frightened, scared, terrified. Afraid, uplašen, fear, strah. Fearless, neustrašiv, frightened, uplašen, scared, preplašen, malo jače nego frightened, terrified, prestravljen, još jače od scared. Ova tri su, kao što vidimo, postoji gradacija. Frightened, scared, terrified. Terrified je najjači stepen, a frightened od ova tri najniži. Okay, let's see the sentences. There is nothing to be, ov nam pomaže da odlučimo. There's nothing to be afraid of. Don't worry, just go. Many brave and soldiers died in the Second World War. What kind of soldiers? Fearless, neustrašivi. Okay. The kid was so by the dog's barking that he burst into tears. The kid was so, da stavimo terrified. Okay, but the dog's barking that he burst into tears. But you can also say scared. I try not to show my fear. I try not to show my fear, but it wasn't easy. I had to give my best. Would you be scared, for example, to go down the park with me on a night like this? Frightened is also an option. And the last one, Harriet looked white and frightened, and I was trying to cheer her up. Maybe scared is also an option here as well. Okay, exercise 2. We are still on page 35. Confusing pairs and false friends. False friends, lažni prijatelji, words which resemble each other and we believe the translation is the same. For example, the meaning is the same in Serbian and English, but it's not, in fact. So some words in English have a similar meaning to each other, but they're used in a different way. Okay, complete the sentences. The first pair of words, beside, besides. Come and sit down beside me, pored. And the next example is, besides managing the shop, he also teaches in the evening. Osim. Okay, so beside means physically, spatially, okay, and besides, apart from. Okay, chance and possibility. Our team has a good chance of winning tonight. There is always the possibility that the plane will be early. Okay, szansa, mogućnost. The next pair, fun, funny, zabavan, smešan. It's not the same. Okay, it's very close in meaning, but it's not the same. Ovo drugo može biti pežorativno, malo pogrdno, za razliku od ovog prvog značenja. Okay, I didn't have much fun on my birthday party. He made funny faces and made the children laugh. Okay. The next pair, harm and damage. Harm, naškoditi, odnosi se na ljude. Damage, oštetiti, odnosi se na predmete. Don't my sunglasses, predmet, don't damage my sunglasses if you borrow them. He didn't mean to harm you little girl. There are more words to fill in. Job, work, this one's easy. He goes to work every day on his bicycle. And she's got a job in the supermarket. Okay. Kind, sympathetic. It's not the same. Kind, ljubazan, dobar, fin. Sympathetic, ne misli se na simpatičan, ne simpatičan, nego saosjećajan, empatičan. You should always be kind to children. And I'm very sympathetic to her family problems. Sjetite se kako se izjava saučešća, kaže my sympathy, saosjećanje, i dobit ćete značenje reči. Recipe, receipt. Čitam još jednom. Recipe, receipt. Recipe je kulinarski recept, recept za kuvanje. Receipt, bez p, to se ne izgovara, je račun, priznanica. A prescription je lekarski recept. Goods cannot be changed unless a sales receipt is shown. And we have a passive here. I gave her a Chinese recipe book for her birthday. Okay. Next pair. Zanimljiv par, sensible, sensitive. Okay. Bear in mind these differences are big. Sensible, razuman, pametan. Sensitive, osjećajan, osjetljiv. She is very sensitive and easily upset. Staying indoors was a sensible thing to do in this terrible weather. I posljednji par, remember, remind, remember, sjetiti se, remind, podsjetiti. Would you remind me to finish early tonight? Did you remember to switch up the light on your way out? We're finishing now with these exercises and I'll get back to you soon. Thank you.